Previously on building Benny's Gold Rush. I think all in all, this is starting to look pretty good. Look at that. It finally actually gets shape. Now it's just placing down a lot of these trees, kind of random, rotating a few of them to make it look a bit more authentic. Now right here, I'm adding a bed of grass because I feel like that would look nice. Then I'm extending this grass kind of idea a bit further down this way. Fix this tiny corner here to make sure that also looks nice and clean. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this brand new episode of Theme Park Tycoon 2. Today we are gonna build some epic stuff, but first let me show you what we've been up to in the last live stream. Of course, you guys know all this we've done in the previous video, but this is what we did in the live stream. We made a bunch of these very cool waterfalls. Then right here, as you can see, there's a tiny bridge and there's some rocks and some cool stuff. It's kind of basic stuff. And then here we have this house looking pretty nice with the water thing. It's amazing. Then a pretty large waterfall right here. We're gonna make this look very pretty, but for now it looks like this. I love the way these look, so that's nice. And then here we have a bunch of trees and then this watchtower. All in all, it's quite a bunch of stuff, so now let's continue building some more. By the way, at the end of this video I have a tiny announcement, so make sure to stick around until the end. For now, I think it's a good thing to focus on this area for today, because I don't know, it just seems nice. Now let's start with this tiny wall. Let's go and copy and paste some rocks, because that's the stuff we love most. What a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. The whole point of these videos were not to add rocks, because we can do that in the live streams, but I guess we're still doing it anyway. It's just really that addicting. It's crazy. Also, while I'm placing rocks, you guys can easily just go to roblox.com and buy these epic hoodies. Look at that, Benny's Gold Rush. Isn't it freaking beautiful? A bunch of these higher ones as well to really spice it up. That's the stuff we like, ladies and gentlemen. My thing used to be there you go, now it's ladies and gentlemen. I say it so often, and like I even cut out a bunch of these because otherwise it's just too insane, so I say it even more than you guys hear it. Then some more bushes, because bushes are at this point basically rocks 2.0. It's exactly as annoying, but the results are pretty much always nice, so I guess we'll just have to do it anyway. And there you go, that's pretty much that entire wall. Then right here we're also going to need a bunch of rocks because this waterfall looks a bit clean and plain and boring, so let's go and change that. First off, we're gonna need a bunch of rocks going up like this, because right now that is not looking so elegant. Slowly but surely we're going higher and higher up. We're already here, pretty good. These vertical rocks kind of have a different look than if you put them horizontally, which I really like. It's different. It's something else for a change. And then here we can kind of make a plateau again with some grass, like up here. I guess that seems like a fun idea. Up again. Ladies and gentlemen, what a surprise. Also, we're finally getting some money again. Every time we stream, it just disappears magically. I mean, to be fair, it makes sense. We're building with like 5 people at the same time, so I guess these videos are the whole reason we can continue the streams. Look, and then now I can grab a bush and sort of fill this area up with some green stuff. That's what I literally just said, to have a tiny little field up here. Maybe we can put something on there as well, like maybe another tiny hut or any sort of house or anything really. I have no idea. And some smaller rocks around the edges here. Beautiful. Yes, see, that is looking pretty nice. We also can't forget about this middle part here, because it should look all nice and clean all the way down here. Look at that. And then here at the end we can put some tiny rocks as well, just like so. That is looking pretty good. I'm so glad when the last rocks in this park are placed, because oh my god, I feel like Benny's movie park is gonna have a laughably low amount of rocks compared to this. Of course, on the left here, we also have to go all the way up. It's basic stuff, you could have guessed. But I mean, for the sake of this content, I am telling you, because that's how this thing works. Let's go all the way up. Also, by the way, guys, I had this idea to make Benny's movie park 2.0, just putting that out there. Now let's continue with these rocks. And maybe in between here, we can also put a tiny one of these vertical rocks. For no other reason than I think it would look nice. Very nice. Gorgeous. Also, I just remembered something we did in Benny's Time Quest is we kind of put a layer on top of these and then added snow, but I can add grass instead. Fade it out a bit better into the ground. I feel like that's pretty nice. See, and then just paint them. That is Yes, that is pretty nice. And I mean, definitely not on every single one of them, but just a few could be nice to have some variety in there. And a little bit up here as well. There you go. Then guys, I'm gonna move away from the waterfall and work on some trees right here, because we've been working on that waterfall for a long time now. I decided this area is going to be filled with trees too, because let's be real, what else are we gonna put here? So I'm gonna grab my old tree again and just put it down a bunch of times to create a nice dense forest. As simple as that. We have this staircase here that goes all the way up the watchtower, but what if we make like a path that leads to that? That goes kind of all the way down here, just sort of back to this this plain area. I don't know about you guys, but that seems like a pretty freaking sick idea to me, so let's go ahead and try something like that. I think it would be cool if it's like this sort of staircase path, so to speak. You'll get what I mean in a second when I kind of build it, just like this. And then on some parts it's very steep, and on others it's pretty flat, like right here. And then around that we can make a bunch of rocks to sort of integrate it with the landscape, which I think will make it look pretty freaking beautiful. And I think the nice thing about this is that it's not perfect. It should be a little crooked, a little, you know, messed up, affected by nature, if you will. Just like this. And then now what color shall we make it? Definitely want to go for something grayish, maybe like this. Or the same rock we used back here. For now, we can just use this color because this won't be a lot of work anyways if it turns out to be absolutely horrible. Building it, however, is gonna be quite a lot of work, so I guess I will see you in a bit. It's kind of making a zigzag here. As you can see, it goes zigzag. Sorry. Like that. Beautiful. Now, I don't know how it's going to continue here. I guess we'll see later. First, I'm going to add some rocks around it because this looks like absolute death. I say that, but actually I mean first some more trees on the edges, because where there's trees, we don't need rocks. That would be incredibly wasted effort. We don't like that. So let's first place down a bunch of these big boys, and then we can go from there. And then afterwards, of course, these tiny ones as well to fill it up a bit, to make it a bit more dense. Just nice in general, I would say. And then, boys, let's drop some stones. Honestly, what a disaster. Like, I now remember why I quit making these videos. Doesn't mean I'm gonna quit now, but like, I remember, and it makes complete and utter sense. This does make it look super nice though, look at that. Especially if later we add some of these tiny ones on the edges, that would be amazing. Absolutely nuts. And in fact, if we have that done, we can kind of wrap up this area today maybe. You know what? Let's go and do that. Massive change of plans, ladies and gentlemen. I am seriously starting to question my life at this point. What have I become? What has my career become? How did the rocks take over? I forgot how it even happened in the first place. And like I said earlier, we want to add some of these tiny ones on the edges because I don't know why. I feel like that would just look nice, which really is the majority of me playing this game, just doing stuff I think looks nice. Then guess what? We forgot one very important thing. Some more bushes. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. As you expected, on the edges, we're gonna need some of these to make sure the trees kind of fade out into the rocky landscape. That often looks pretty nice. So I guess let's just do that here as well. And then maybe here, there's a tiny bit of grass again. Also very nice. You never know. What a magical process, isn't it? Wow. And guess what? Some more tree trunks of cut down trees. Amazing. And some of these dead bushes as well, kind of chilling on the side here. Gorgeous. My vocabulary is improving by the day. It's now also gorgeous. Quality content, I'm telling you. Wow. Now I just have to determine where this path is going to lead, but that I'll do after I grab myself some dinner. I decided to just kind of make this disappear into the grass area that I built here to keep things nice and simple, because to be frank, I don't have any idea what else to do to this little area, so this is fine. And then we can also put some of these tiny rocks on the side here to add some, well, tiny detail, again, as if these kind of fell off of the stairs. Absolutely beautiful. Then I thought it'd be a good idea to put a tiny little fence around the corners of this path, like a rope fence. Seems like a nice touch. So let's go ahead and grab this and kind of put that in place, just like that. And then we can put another pole there. Then I simply have to paint these brown like that, and then I think that is pretty nice. Yeah, so that I'm gonna have to do to some more areas here. If this is not a beautiful staircase with a fence, I don't know what is. Now the only boring thing left in this little corner is this mountain. It's completely not done yet. So let's go up here and guess what? Let's add some rocks. Actually, wait, no. We're gonna need a bunch of this grass field again. Let's make this plateau nice and grassy also, because I feel like if we're gonna put some building on here or something, we kind of need that. Very nice, just like that. We can even kind of extend it to this area as well. And then we simply have to make this edge look very nice and detailed using some rocks and some bushes. What a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. Then we can also do the thing again with this nice layer on top there, and then kind of paint those in grass color. Gorgeous. And then up here, the last little bit of rocks for today should be fine. I literally cannot see a single rock for the next 2 days, but I guess it's worth it. And well, there you go. Beautiful mountain, pretty plain. Maybe we can put something on here. If you have a nice idea for something we can put on here, make sure to let me know down below in the comments. And then for now, I'm guessing that is pretty much it for today, because we've done quite a lot of stuff. As for the announcement, I said I would announce at the end of this video. Main channel watchers already know this, but for those who don't, I am soon moving into my new place. I bought a house with my girlfriend and we are going to move there very, very soon. In fact, Monday the 16th, we are getting the keys. This means there is going to be absolute mayhem in my life for the next couple of months. It is going to be absolutely insane. And so basically what I'm trying to say is that I have no idea when and how much and, you know, when I will upload. Obviously, I have 2 channels. My main channel is kind of a higher priority, but I mean, this one is 2 at this point, so it's hard for me to know how much I will upload, when I will upload, but I guess you will find out soon enough. What I will say is the live streams are definitely not going to be present for the next couple of weeks, because the next weeks are really the most insane time, obviously. So unfortunately, you guys are going to have to stick with videos for a while, but I mean, I'm pretty sure most of you guys prefer that anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. So, well, there you have it. Now, if you like this video, make very, very sure to leave a like, subscribe. You can join the channel as well. And then I guess, I hope I'll see you in my next video.